Hello and welcome to Anthony's Brick Builds, and today we'll go over my top 10 LEGO Star Wars Mandalorian sets. Now before we go on further on into this video, please be sure to like, share, and subscribe, turn notifications button on if you have not already. We are on the way to 2,000 subscribers. Let's get closer to that. It means the world to me if we do so. But we're going to be starting off with number 10. We have the Imperial Armored Marauder against Center 75311 with 478 pieces for a $40 price tag. And this set does retail for around, or you can get this one for around $50 to $60 in today's market. Now I have seen a couple of these floating around at Barnes & Nobles lately, so if you ever want to try to find one of these, maybe try to check out Barnes & Nobles for retail, but probably better just check on Bricklink. Contains 2 Imperial Stormtroopers, Grieve Karga, and also a Imperial, I believe, armor specialist, an artillery stormtrooper. Looks really good, and I like how you can open it up and put every minifigure inside and do some pretty cool stuff with the Imperial Armored Marauder. Moving on to number 9, we have the Ambush on Mandalore Battle Pack in Center 75373 with 109 pieces for a $20 price tag. An absolute awesome set. I love the Imperial Commandos, and those 2 Mandalorians look awesome as well. Really do want to stress how nice those Imperial Commandos helmets are. They look amazing, and this will be able to fit with a set coming up in the near future. All in all, a great set and definitely going to be a fun build. Moving on to number 8, we have Dark Trooper Attack in Center 75324 with 166 pieces with 4 minifigures, 3 Dark Troopers, and of course a Luke Skywalker. For a $30 price tag, this set can be found for a reasonable amount of $40 today. An awesome set, looks amazing, really cool, and definitely the forerunner to the Morning of the Tantive V4 set. So a really good set. Can't stress how good this one is, and also those Dark Troopers are amazing, and this is definitely a good army builder for that, and also the inside of the Imperial Light Cruiser. Moving on to number 7, we have the Bark Speeder Escaped in set number 75378 with 222 pieces. 3 minifigures are included in this set, or technically really 4 if you count Baby Yoda in there, and this set can retail for $30. And now why this set is on number 7 on the list is because, of course, of that lamp. The lamp of the Jedi Temple. Amazing. Looks incredible. That lamp, definitely the main price point of this set, but sarcasm aside, the Keller and Beck looks incredible. Those 2 File First Troopers are acceptable. I mean, the torso and leg printing is phenomenal, but those helmet holes are just awful. Can't stress how bad they are. But then we also have of course, the Bark Speeder. Looks amazing, really good looking, and it definitely does look good on shelves. Have that in front of me. Check out my review on that set. Moving on to number 6, we have the Razor Crest in set number 75292 with 1,023 pieces. This set retail for $140. Contains 5 minifigures, and you can get this for now $160 to $180 on the aftermarket. Contains a Scout Trooper, IG-12, I believe, Grieve Karga, Mandalorian without the Beskar armor. I believe that's plastoid armor, maybe, and then of course Baby Yoda. A little sad I didn't give the Scout Trooper his speeder bike, that would have been funny, but it does look like a really good set. I have this one. It looks incredible. I love the escape pod feature, and also the sleeping area for the Mandalorian, and also the really cool, I believe those are the carbonite chambers in the Razor Crest. Really cool, and also the IG-12, a great minifigure to include in that set. Pretty sad how that ended. It was good stickers on it. The stickers don't take away from the model at all. Again, great model with a lot of awesome play features. Moving on to number 5, we have the Child in Center 75318 with 1,073 pieces. 1 minifigure is included in this set for a $90 price tag, and this can go for around $120 on the aftermarket today. Contains, of course, Baby Yoda himself. An amazing figure. I have this one. Check out a review on, of course, Baby Yoda. I mean, amazing. I love the greebling details for his clothing, and also the sand green color on his head is a perfect added touch to, of course, Baby Yoda. And the specifications plaque is pretty good, but a little vague because they don't tell you the homeworld species, and I mean, nothing entirely really cool in that information plaque, but all in all, a pretty good figure. Of course, has the Razor Crest shifter knob, the only part of the Razor Crest that did survive, I believe, from the explosion. Moving on, number 4, we have Vizla and Moff Gideon battle against 10.10.5.3.8.6 with 289 pieces. 4 minifigures are included in this set for a $40 price tag. Contains, of course, Moff Gideon, Paz Vizla, and 2 Praetorian Guards. Again, a pretty good looking set. They did an amazing job on the Moff Gideon, and also the 2 Praetorian Guards are pretty good looking. I like that they did include 2 separate weapons, one different for each one. And again, awesome set. It does contain some rock work that can go with the Ambush on Mandalore battle pack. Those 2 do work together, so that is a pretty cool part that you can make a pretty cool Mandalorian and on Mandalore's set. I do not know. I don't think that we ever had a set that has Mandalore on it. That takes place on Mandalore. I don't think so. Put it down in the comment section below if there is something else. But all in all, a pretty good set. Moving on to number 3, we have the Mandalorian Fang Fighter versus TIE Interceptor. Gideon Center 75348 with 957 pieces. 4 minifigures are included in this set. And this set does retail for $110 or $100 US. The new double versus packs retail for $110. Apologies. It does contain, of course, an Imperial astromech droid, a TIE fighter pilot, Mandalorian, and Beskar armor, the best Mandalorian we could possibly get for money at the moment, and contains a pretty good looking dark saber, and contains the Mandalorian Fleet Commando. Amazing set. The Imperial TIE Interceptor is a gorgeous model, an incredible set, and you can maybe find us at Costco for $80. Just keep that in mind. I have seen it a couple times, haven't recently, but check your local Costco because every Costco is slightly different. And the Fang Fighter, even though we saw it in some kind of preliminary shots throughout the show, a amazing model. They did do a good job interpreting how it looks. There's still questions whether the gray should be a sand blue color, but I do think the gray looks pretty good. And check out my review of that set as well. Moving on, number 2, we have the Imperial Light Cruiser against Center 75315 with 1,136 pieces. This set came with 6 minifigures and it's retailed for $160. This goes for around $180 on the aftermarket today. Contains the first iteration of the Dark Trooper. Also, you have Moff Gideon and Fennec Shan. Then you also have Mandalorian and Grogu, and you also have the last figure. I can't remember its name. I feel like it starts with a C. I can't remember, but the Imperial Light Cruiser looks really good. If you open it up, you can see the inside of the bridge. So that is a pretty cool added detail. And you have 2 scaled TIE fighters included in the set as well. And you can, of course, play out the whole final part of the Mandalorian Season 2. So definitely an added bonus to this set. For some reason, I didn't get this set when it was out for some reason. Contains 2 massive turbo lasers on the front and, of course, the 3 engines on the back. And moving on to number 1, we have the UCS Razor Crest Center 75331 with 6,187 pieces. 4 minifigures are included in this set for a $600 retail price. And this can go for around, I guess, maybe around $640 on the aftermarket today if you don't buy directly from Lego. An incredible set. Looks amazing. There is a couple parts I don't like about those stickers on the side and like the side flat panels. A little unfortunate they didn't include stickers there, but the set does look really good. They definitely put their A game into a non-original trilogy based set. Can you believe it? A really, really solid set. Seen this at the Lego store a couple times and definitely looks to be worth the money. Does include a blurb and also the I Have Spoken guy, so definitely a bunch of good figures for that $600 price point. So that is pretty much it for this wonderful episode of Anthony's Brick Builds. Please be sure to like, share, and subscribe. Turn notifications button on if you haven't already. And if you want to join this channel for some extra perks, click the link in the description below. Really mean the world to me if you do that. And also hit that subscribe button while you're at it. I'll see you guys in the next episode of Anthony's Brick Builds. Have a great rest of your day. May the force be with you.